and I'm really stoked about this. It took me a while to put it, get it into the DAW. It's by this kid. I'm trying to find it for you guys. This dude right here. Okay. Suji Laminate. I found out about it by company. So after going to the terminal and everything to get this thing popping, I think I have it working. I haven't actually fully tested it yet. Let me pull up a sound of some sort. I think the way I want to kind of approach this is minimally at first, but then we'll try going crazy with it. So initial preset. Let's try like a poop saw or something. I'm not in this Serum 2 like most other people are. So excuse my slowness. All right, so let's see what's going on here. I don't even know. No freaking idea what's happening. Let me just kind of look really quickly at company's video. Filter. All right, let's see.
Ooh.
Jesus. No idea what's happening here. Harm filter. I don't know. Let's just kind of see, get something a little bit close to what he's up to. So we got like a filter. It looks like he's got a harm filter. And then it looks like there's nothing there. There's on 4, it's a shift. This could be really cool. Tonal reframe. Tonal. Jesus. Tonal reframe. Threshold. Auto harm. So this is going to be threshold. Auto harm. Boom. And then the last one is a shift. All right. And then it looks like what he's got popping off here is something of this sort. Jesus, I have no clue. This is so funny. I can't wait to dive. I hope I have time to fully dive into this. Doesn't look like I will have too much time in the near future. So today's the day. Unless it really impresses me, I guess, and then I'll go ahead and dive deeper. Maybe this is there. This one's like there. We'll slide all these around once we kind of play with the sound a little bit more. I guess I could be doing it right now, so. I mean, it's already doing exactly what. So let's see, can I save a so that ain't it. Then what did he do? He was moving with, okay.
Oh yeah. Cool.
That is so fun. All right, hold on. It's interesting. It looks like I have different levels. So there's the 238. Huh. Where does he get that FFT? That is right here. Huh. See, I do think I'm on a different version of it, which is whatever. Soft clip. FT. Crazy. That's crazy. Weird. Was his that he was rocking that? I just want that one sound. So
I mean, it's a nice little ring body sustain layer. Sick. Oh.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Reshapes harmonics to a triangle wave pattern. Odd harmonics with.
Let's see. Where was it again? Here. Okay.
We're gonna play with a new toy. Ooh. Oh yeah. Cool. I mean, it's a nice little ring body sustain layer. Sick.
Dude, I literally don't want to add a thought at all. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's go back to mine. I also might be... There we go. Now can I... Okay, interesting. Relax. So if I wanted to save a preset, let's make sure what's going on here. Yeah, so you're going to get out of tune pretty quickly. So I'm going to put that there if we're going to make a preset out of it. Yeah, it's a little scary. let's save it as general as we possibly can. And then we'll see about what else is going on. Eclipse, poop, saw, ring, sustain. There we go. And then I'm going to put it into my favorites. And then I'm going to tag it as VST instruments. There we go. And yeah, I'm glad I got it working. Let's try another source, like a gun or something like that. Let's see, I think if I go to color, I don't really want to do color based, but we'll try it. Let's do definitely not Must I. Let's his shit. I mean, I'll try it. Try this too. Maybe I can make like a snapshot-y type of thing. Macro variations. That's fucking annoying. I guess I could set it up like crazy though if I wanted to. Maybe. Let's see. So there is 16, and then I got a lot of shit though. Let's look for blend. Blend and overlap. There's blend. So let's do map, blend to 1. We'll do overlap. Actually, I want to unmap that. Let's go ahead and do power match on 1. Let's do soft clip on 2. Now let's do blend on 3. And then let's do, where's the overlap? Overlap on 4. There we go. And then let's do, can we do FFT length? FFT length will be there. And then let's do, I noticed what was really going wild was the tonal reframe. And that's tonal reframe. Well, let's go with slot. I think that's slot 5. Then if we're going to do, we don't need to change the type. We do want to change, not the value, slot 5, not the image. There we go. Do slot 4 value right here. And then I'm also going to open up mini meters right now because a lot of dudes stuff here. Where is it? There we go. Is that C? See, that's D. Okay, good. We're good. We're in key. There we go. All right, cool. We're in key right now. Just wanted to make sure. Do that into slot 7. Let's do one more that I actually want to do. Go right here. I don't know if frequency A. There we go. Now we're freaking talking. Then what if I just go random with the other 16 slots? So just want to make sure I don't hit anything I already have. Let's just go with I'm thinking too hard on this. Just let it go. Value, slot 3, value. See, that's going to get weird though if I don't have it on, so hold on. Let's not overdo it. colors. All right, Jesus Christ. Just go back here. Okay. All right. Audio. See if we can get this working. So let's just try. I want to see what happens if I save this whole instrument rack now. Eclipse poops must die bass growl sustain. Put in the favorites. Go ahead and open up the tag editor. VST instruments, cool. Let's see. Let's play with some different definitely fun. This one will be, I don't know, what was it, culture? And then, fuck it, I'll put that into favorites, tag editor, VST instruments, boom. All right, that's like enough. So what's going on here? That is an F. Then this is a C with an A on top. That's crazy, bro. So it really changes the tune of what you're messing with. I wonder though if you know, you could just really get some sick like sub bass out of this if you let's put this in here too. If I can get this stupid thing to work. God, man. Now let me see what happens if I switch it to what happens? I want to take the delay and the I don't know, we'll see. But I do want to try this as a sub bass. Did I put all of that into the rack? Maybe we could go ahead and do mapping this guy to 1. There we go. Okay. Let's just see. I'll save it. This is like another one of those that I do where it's like it sounds cool, but you got to check if it's going to work in the context of a song, you know? It's definitely doing some weird shit to the low end. VST, audio effects. No, this is instruments. So let's go ahead and open up I know you guys haven't seen the full screen for a minute here. There we go. All right. Let's open up a track and just see what ends up happening. I think I wanted to work on the finish line. Don't save. I already saved all those things the way I wanted to. The thing is I'm noticing on the FFT spectrogram, or whatever you want to call it, the spectrogram, that some of the notes are doing this, it's creating this harmonic, and that freaks me out a little bit. But at the same time, when I put a tuner up against it, it is, in fact... That's so weird. Have I not been using this for a second here? That's so freaking weird. Oh well. Put this back over. Got it. All right, so let's listen to what we got here. See, I'm getting this ridiculous amount of like overtone in my sub with this mix. Let me see what's going on in the master real quick. There shouldn't be much. Yeah, I have this crazy multiband, but let's see. Turn that off for a second so there's nothing on the master besides like an effects washout at one point. But let's see. Also, I want to put my MIDI meters on. I think this is the bypass that I have to do at this point, is I have to put the MIDI meters onto the track. Oh shit, what is this about? I had no clue. Hold on. Is this a real thing? That's... Wow. I didn't know that there's a plugin of it. That's so funny. Yeah, but it comes with its own latency and shit. Fuck that. Audio server? Is that what I want? There we go. Yeah, fuck that. Create, edit. No, fuck, I need to go here. Audio server plugin. Jesus, finally. So there's some shit going on. What is it? It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. Where's my freaking subs, bro? Where's my subs, man? There we go. Here's some sub. It's not that. That sounds high-passed. Is it? No, it's just compressed to shit, so you can't hear the low sub. Nope. That's just percussion. Don't really need... I gotta like be a little more careful at this point of production and make sure that I have like dedication towards what is going to be the sub and what's not. See, now that has lost so much power in the sub. So if I want this to be the sub, I'm going to need to boost it. Hold on. Like a shitty sub. I don't want that sub. I don't really want that beat sub. I don't really need that. None of these are doing enough sub for me. We'll add the Eclipse in soon. Hold on. Let me just get this dialed. So I'm going to just try to layer it in, even though I know it's the lazy way to do it, but, you know, fucking just sometimes you just got to be lazy, man. No, I'm not being lazy. I'm actually being super meticulous, and we will get this sounding good. VST instruments. Let's try that sub thing that I just made. So let's see. Boom. Let's hit save real quick just in case the Eclipse makes it go bye-bye. God, small. Let's get bigger. There we go. We'll throw this monster in. Okay. That's an incredibly low. No, we're not going to go there. We're going to go an octave up with this. All right, so we have that rolling. Just double checking a few things. I don't know if the boom is gonna work out, but we'll find out. I think it's also phasing. If I want to work on a sub, I'm better just work on a sub, huh? What do you guys think? So I'm going to high pass all of this other shit. I want those overtones, right? So I'll keep those with this one. Yeah, I want those overtones, right? And then this one, what's this? Yeah, we got a few. Fuck. Just fine. This is what what's his name told me to do. Roy Knox. Cool. So you can already hear this is starting to work better now. Ooh, there's something that's hold on. Let's make sure nothing weird is happening down here either. Ah, that's probably why. So funny. Funny. Yeah, alright, so I gotta separate just these. That's why everything was so out of whack. Jesus. I remember my first beer. Alright, so if I just high pass these guys with all their massive sub, then it wouldn't have been jumping so much. Let's just go ahead and high pass that for now. And I think I'm gonna call these something. What is this gonna be called? Let's go with the preset name, fuck it. Which is Dirty FM sub bass Dirty FM by Soundora. There we go. We'll copy that here, but we'll call it space 2. Fuck it. All right. I swear this is gonna start sounding good someday. I don't think I need this anymore. I'm gonna get rid of it. There's nothing else happening anywhere with it. We tried some shit. We said no. Goodbye. So now we could focus on this stack, even though there's more stack down here with this stack. We will note that this is all bass stack. So we're going to do sub and bass stacks. Now we know that. Okay. So this kind of makes me wonder, like, was I on the right path with my sub mix with all of this until, yeah, I didn't realize that. So hold on. Interesting. So I just wonder if I make my own preset with this and just do a sub. Let me just try that instead. Can we get some love somewhere? Can we get some sound? There we go. What I don't want to happen here is any more of this pitching crap. So I'm gonna just bypass that and see how that feels. Now let's see what happens if I do just clean this up. Right? Why does this keep fucking happening? Jesus. Oh, because it's just... Oh my god, such a complex, stupid little thing. So, okay. Remember that, and then I need the sub to sub. And it's not subbing, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it not subbing. Let's just try, like, the most simple. Let's go as simple as we possibly can. Initial preset. We'll go into assign. That should be... We'll take this down an octave. All right. Now we just need to get it louder. Oh my god, that's so much better. Just like, Sam, be simple with the sub. Like, what's the problem? Now I'm sure I can do my coloring and it'll be nice. I mean, a little overblown, but nice. Let's calm it down a little bit. That's insanity. Honestly, the melody carries quite a bit, so I think I'm going to try... Is it this one? Yeah, let's try this dirty FM with the melody, because this is hitting A sharp, I mean A flat right there, and then this is hitting... something else, but maybe that's because I am up 48 here, and then here let's just try this instead. Fuck it. Is the problem. There it is. All right. There we go. Just gonna have to kind of blend this monster. we're getting somewhere now. I think I just need to double check the other drop over here. We'll pull this all the way up. This is a huge thing to talk about for a hot sec, is like, you hear all the sub bass is a little too powerful, but when I turn it down here, I'm missing a little bit of that overtone. But if I turn it down here, it's bringing out too much. I think there's some medium with just a 3.8 or something. All right, so we're kind of getting somewhere. I think we need... Yeah, we got to play with a different kick drum here. I guess we got to play with it at least. G, oops, J, whatever. This. Nah, gotta go back down to the -3 or whatever. see what's up. I'm gonna play it against what's his name? You know what though? It's gonna get flagged. So let me just. I think I'm happy with where this is at the moment. Open this shit up too. Right there. Oops. And we're just gonna open. Alright, I don't know about that part at all. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go to my new favorite song, which is Virtual Riot, going ape on this Millennium remix. I don't know when this happened, but I guess it was a while ago. So good. Yeah, 2021, when everybody had all the time in the world to, I'm just being jealous. It's all good. But yeah, let me check it out. Crazy mix on that shit too. Fuck. Look, man, I probably gotta back off of some shit. So, I don't know. I mean, honestly, is it just as simple as... See, that's shit that's really pissing me off about mini meters too right now, is that fucking... When it starts crapping out, it doesn't... all of the levels start getting fucking not real. So, it's... I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I'm like way quieter than freaking... dude, Virtual Riot, and then I just like refresh it and it's like, no, I'm way louder and I need to actually back off. Like, I mean, it's definitely louder in the wide highs too. Oh, I gotta put this there. Duh, stupid. Before the minute. Then what happens? I'm just curious if I do go mono with it. I gotta eat. It's working out. It's getting there. It's just gonna take more finessing. That's all it is. Wish I could be quicker with